But yeah, it's the kickoff question to every single one has been like, so what's your story? Uh, Rewind a little bit more, some of the stuff that kind of drives that, because everybody always kind of wonders your why, and why you do that kind of work or why you doing that work now. A little more of the story. So I'm a single dad of three adult children, all married, got two babies now, third one on the way. And the key piece there that usually people hone in on is the single. And so like my family, like a lot of other families went through divorce, about a decade and a half ago. And those are some of the things, the journey through that, has been some of the resolve to kind of find a way to just serve. Uh, was raised with a pretty compassionate heart, raised by a wonderful man, meek in his own right, but just a giant in his faith. Uh, my mom supported him like no other, and we just had a great raising, my brother and I. My dad had some great statements, and one of the best ones was, I want to see people, I want to see people, and I take that a little farther. And most mornings I wake up and I say something similar to, Lord, I just want to see people the way you see them. And then I'll probably see myself the way you see me. Uh, that's not a bad way to kind of walk into. It's not a bad way to start. I just think I would love for people to remember when someone bestowed compassion on them. Some point. It doesn't have to be a major life crisis. It doesn't have to be something that quickly comes to mind. But remember that there was a time when somebody saw you in your time of need, whatever that need was. And whether it was their sheer relationship with you, their ability to meet the need, guilt complex, they had pity on you, whatever the trigger was, that they did it. And I know, years ago we had this whole, pay it forward concept, I think there's a real deal. Golden rule is a real thing. But at the core, there was a group of people that really saw me and my family at our lowest. And it could have been lower, but at our lowest. And regardless of where that comes from for you, if you remember when somebody did that for you, then just kind of live in such a way that you're kind of aware of those around you. You discern that, you trust yourself, and you trust where it comes from. Ultimately, I think that's what kind of really builds and brings a community, more